Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, Star Wars Battlefront at this year's E3, Infinity Ward's merge with Neversoft, all that and more coming up right now on the Curse Weekly Roundup. This episode has been sponsored by Guild Wars 2. Hey guys, it's Jess, and first up, Nintendo has announced Pokemon Omega Ruby and Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. A move that by now we've long come to expect from Nintendo, they're re-releasing a previous generation of Pokemon games, Ruby and Sapphire. Now these remakes will be released for the 3DS in November of this year, and you guys can click on the link in the video description below to watch the announced trailer for yourself. EA plans to show off Star Wars Battlefront at this year's E3. This upcoming DICE-developed game set in the Star Wars universe has a lot of fans nervous though, hoping that the game has a smoother launch than last year's Battlefield 4. CEO Andrew Wilson says that including Star Wars Battlefront, EA expects to show as many as 6 titles at this year's E3. Once again, this episode of the Curse Weekly Roundup has been sponsored by Guild Wars 2. From now until May 11th, you can pick up the game for a 50% off, the largest discount Guild Wars 2 has ever seen. And remember, you can explore the world of Tyria with no monthly subscription fees, so sign up now at guildwars2.com. Infinity Ward, best known for the Call of Duty series, is merging with former Tony Hawk's Pro Skater developer Neversoft. This news was revealed late last week in an internal memo from Activision Publishing CEO Eric Hirshberg, which stated that the merge was a pretty clear next step considering Neversoft's involvement in the development of Call of Duty Ghosts. Now after the merge, the studio will still be called Infinity Ward since the brand is so strongly linked to the Call of Duty series, but it will in fact be a sort of super studio that combines the creative efforts of both teams. Transistor, the next title from Bastion developer Supergiant Games, is now available for pre-order. The game will be released on May 20th for the PlayStation 4 and PC for $19.99. With this pre-order announcement, Supergiant also shared new details about the 2 different versions. Now the game content will be the same across both platforms, but certain aspects like controller support and remappable buttons are tailored for each experience, and you can click on the link below to read more about these details on Supergiant's blog. Towns, one of the very first indie games approved through Steam's Greenlight program, is officially dead. So it was initially released in what was considered an unfinished state 2 years ago, before it was commonplace to pay your way into early access for a game. So many customers ended up being upset at having purchased what basically turned out to be a paid beta. Now that sales of the game have dropped off, Towns' developer has pulled out, citing monetary reasons. So the good news, Towns 2 is a possibility because hey, if you're unhappy with the first game, why not give the developer more of your hard-earned money? That's it for the news we have this week. As always, be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, enjoy the game.